Thanks to that technology we found, we've been able to expand the Drake scanning range even more. So another signal. We thought the last signal was coming from Olimar. We have to follow it. It's our only clue to his location, and that of our cosmic drive key. I feel like we're on a wild goose chase, or worse, what if this Olimar isn't what he seems? Don't worry, Brittany. If anything happens, you have both Alf and me here to protect you. Why doesn't that comfort me? Alright then, let's get going. The hunt for Olimar continues. Undeterred, hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pikmin 3. Last time, I was gonna say completed our exploration of the tropical wilds, but there are some things we haven't done there yet, as evidenced by the fact that we've only found half the fruit in the region. But still, we defeated the sand-belching mirror slug in the tropical wilds. Yes, that is seriously its name. I can never get over that myself. It's just so ridiculous. And we were able to get, well, a communications device that let us expand the Drake's range. This time, we're gonna be using those capabilities to explore the new region, Twilight River. But of course, let's check in. The variety of fruit on this planet is truly impressive. I know, we've discovered a whole 15 types of fruit on a whole planet. That is crazy. Sometimes I think about making a home here. It might be nice. All the juice you can drink. Do you think people would ever visit this planet on vacation? I don't know, but right now the people of Kopai are depending on us to stay at the task on hand. Yes, of course, Alf. I was just wondering if tourists would like it here. No harm in that. Sure you were, Charlie. Sure you were. Let's land in Twilight River. And man, okay, as we're looking over this very blatant likeness of South America, I gotta say it. Even though I said that the tropical wilds is my favorite area for photography, this is probably my favorite area, period. Just look at it, all that water and just these autumn leaves. It's so pretty. I don't know. I have a really big appreciation for things like autumn colors and whatnot. Captain, the signal we followed here is definitely coming from somewhere nearby. But is it Olimar? You know, I have a good feeling about this. A captain can always sniff out when another captain is nearby. That's sort of gross. Well, whatever helps us find our cosmic drive key. If nothing else, we can find more fruit here. Let's look at our map. So, we have a very limited area to call base here. Well, okay, it's not really anything new. Should we pan down, we can see that that signal is not so far away, actually. Yeah, this is not quite as massive as the tropical wilds. Usually areas in Pikmin 3 are enormous, but here, not really so much the case. And again, wow, I have 150 reds. Do I really need that many? Probably not. So, Reds, remember my undying love for you that grew with each day? Well, that ends here. Okay, no, not really. Today is just a very yellow-centric day. We're gonna be splitting up into 3. Everyone's gonna need at least a few yellows, and we're not gonna be doing all that much fighting. So for once, Reds really are not the most useful type of Pikmin to us. I'm gonna get all of you guys together and let's head out into the gorgeous Twilight River for the first time. Hey, buddy, what you doing? Come over here and give me your sweet, sweet juices. Yeah! Come on, go. Yes, this right here, Iridescent Flint Beetle, had a massive facelift from previous Pikmin games. They work the same, you just beat up on their heads and you take the prizes that pop out. Sounds incredibly violent when I put it that way. We will take that, get our nectar. I think I might as well flower my Pikmin while I'm at it. Take all of that, wow, okay, yeah, I didn't think that guy was even gonna pop up. I think I got 1 leaf in here, but nah, I might as well not waste too much time over 1 Pikmin. Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Now let's go out into the Twilight River. If we complete this bridge, we can reach the other side. Thank you so much, Al, for explaining to me the concept of bridges. You really are the smartest one in the group, and the others should listen to you more often. Well, maybe they should. He's not entirely dumb. Him pointing that out to us shows us our objective for the day. There is a pink onion trapped in that web. I didn't really intend to say that the same way that Alf did, but okay. Let's get over there and cut it free. We gotta cut it down, get the blade Pikmin. I'm sure there's some fan fiction that mentions that, but yeah, this is not one of those. Over here, least favorite dirt pile in the entire game. Yes, I'm being serious. Okay, it sounds really stupid and incredibly nerdy that I could dislike a dirt pile, but up until now, we've gotten bomb rocks out of these things, and this one's right in your base. You're probably thinking like, oh, goody, I can come here every day and get cool stuff. No, you get pellets. 1 pellets, next to a pellet posy, no less. It is completely pointless. There's no need for it, and I just... Okay, I know that the thing is bigger, like, below the surface than it is above the surface, but seeing that many Pikmin just popping out of a little mound of dirt was kind of funny. So I guess at least it was worth that much if I was gonna point that out and complain about it. So it wasn't entirely negative, yeah. Take you guys, and these are new enemies, Dwarf Orange Bulb Orbs. They don't seem any different from the regular dwarf bulborbs. They aren't light sleepers because they don't sleep, so you don't really get that gimmick with them. However, speaking of new gimmicks, we have lily pads. You can take rides in these. Careful not to tilt the control stick by accident and hop off. It's very sensitive. And just the thought of floating down a river in autumn on a lily pad with like the leaves falling over you and being so much bigger than you and everything, it's almost enough to make me wish I was a bug. But not quite enough, because I think not being a bug has its advantages in our world. Gonna toss our rocks right here. I don't want to disband in such a tight area because I'm just scared of our Pikmin going into the water. Brittany, I think I want to have specifically Brittany here. Don't ask why. I just feel better about it being her for some reason. I don't know. I get attachment to the characters, okay? I really do. I could have those rocks break open that thing, but I won't do that. Instead, I want to go over here and fight this guy. He is completely harmless. The puffy blowhog. Charlie cripes, this is bad, and runs around in circles. Okay, this guy is pretty harmless. All he does is blow on Pikmin. Where is the danger in that, and why does he even exist, and why does he look so boss-like? Well, I can answer everything except for that boss-like thing, because he is really harmless. He can blow Pikmin into the water, which is kind of dangerous. He can also blow them off task if they're carrying things back. But other than that, he really isn't too... Apparently, Charlie thinks he's really bad if he's just like, oh, this isn't good, and is running around in circles. Just wait for him to blow. When he gets into his blowing animation, he won't be able to shake Pikmin off for a little bit. Come on, buddy. Do it. Thank you. Get the reds onto him for additional damage is one of the... Come on! Stop shaking Pikmin off. I don't want to waste too much time on you. Taking forever, and I don't like it. Throw you. Yes, bring him down to Earth. Disband our Pikmin. Dude, please die. Thank you. Charlie is just like, what a wimp. Like, for being the guy that's calling the shots here, just, what a he got blown over. Oh my God. Charlie versus the puffy blowhog, the duel of souls. This is amazing. The most epic fight ever against an enemy that does no damage. His corpse is hilarious, by the way. It's a deflated balloon. I love it. That's gold. Let's get this data file. Aim for its back and for victory. Thanks for telling us how to kill dwarf bulborbs in the 4th area. Then again, I think anybody who might have crash landed here and had this be their first area could use all the help they could get. Gonna toss our yellow Pikmin up there. Might as well get these bomb rocks. I don't really have much of a use for them today, but I might as well get them because they respawn each and every day, and in case I have an emergency, I really should have them. Let's take our reds and our bombs, go over this way with Alf. I would be doing more multitasking right here with the go here command, but we can't go into areas that we haven't yet explored, and I just want to be really careful right here, because Pikmin are going to be carrying their spoils past this jerk right here, the Flighty Joustmite. I already lost 2 Pikmin too many to your Canadian cousin. Why Canadian? Well, he was located in the distant tundra, wasn't he? Just gonna throw Pikmin to your back, attack you like that, whistle you guys so you don't get eaten. I really don't want to lose Pikmin to this guy. His flighty name definitely is earned in that he, well, takes to the air after he's taken enough damage. Yeah, when he gets low on health, that's what he does. He can also eat Pikmin from the air. Didn't really hurt us right there. He seriously did not mean for that to rhyme. It's no good. We didn't even make a dent. Alf, stop being such a downer, buddy. We killed the guy. That's what's important. Okay, now he's talking about the wall. Don't think I've actually tried attacking a stone wall with regular Pikmin. Gonna toss these 3 onto that, because I might as well break this down. It kind of left a bad taste in my mouth how I was, not taking care of the, you know, the near base walls in the, tropical wild. So I want to just take care of that before I forget. And if I have nothing else to use the bomb rocks on today, so be it. It is worth mentioning, though, that this isn't really going to help you that much today. Pikmin carrying stuff back to base are just going to go down this thing or take the lily pad, and then they're going to go over this slope back into base and then go back out again. So it's not really all too terribly important if you do things that way, but I just wanted to take care of it before anything was a problem. Gonna have Alf go here over to Brittany, and while he's moving, let's get Charlie, Charlie, buddy, yeah, Charlie, okay. Let's get everything about you. Go into this cave over here. Sorry, just Charlie has been having some really great misadventures. Visibility is poor. We need to pay attention. Thank you for being so dramatic. Gotta do it. No one else will do it if the captain does it. He's gotta take everything seriously. Let's throw our yellow Pikmin onto Hey, buddy! You thought you could sneak up on me in the darkness of the cave. Well, guess what? I saw you before the lights even came on and the dandelions puffed up. Yeah. I'm actually kind of worried that he's gonna eat some Pikmin because he's really close to them. Oh, that cutscene might have screwed. Dang it. Lost 2 Pikmin effectively to a cutscene, yeah. This guy right here is a water dumple. He's basically like a water bulborb that you can't insta-kill by throwing Pikmin onto him. That's a very roundabout way of saying what he is, but that's the best way I can describe it. Can't believe I lost 2 Pikmin to a water dumple. I think that happened in my Pikmin 1 Let's Play as well. I just seem to have kind of a bad history with them. Charlie, you can just stay around here and just wait for these guys to come back. I had 3 plus, so I had 33 on him. All right, I think that's good. What? Alf, what are you doing over here? I told you to go to Brittany. Okay. These lily pads can be a little bit buggy sometimes with the go here command. I know that that kind of goes a little bit without saying that that might be a little bit buggy, but it really is. In fact, I had a failed recording of this that I was really eager to show you guys. I actually did do a restart day on this because of something crazy that happened that was not my fault in the slightest. It was really, really dumb, but I think you guys will appreciate it, so here you go. Gonna have Charlie go here, back this way, and water dumples. Be very careful of them. They can rush out and eat Pikmin, and they blend in the dark really well. What? What? Wait, what? What the heck happened? What? Did... Oh my god, are you serious? I had them doing the go here, and they didn't make that jump? Like, there's a bomb rock in the water! They didn't make that jump! I've never had a problem with that before. Usually they're really good about going on those automated pathways whenever there's lily pads in the way. In fact, I was going to complain about how they can program the lily pads right, but they can't program the dandelion puffs right. Are you for real right now? Okay, I think that warrants a restart of a day, because that was in no way my fault. There were no enemies over there. Nothing. They just failed to make the jump, as evidenced by the bomb rock in the water right there. That is dumb. Oh my god. Why does this game hate me? Seriously, why? I don't consider this a case of I need to roll with the punches because it was my mistake. That was not my fault. That was the go here command not working properly. Yeah, that was not my fault in the slightest, and I don't think I was really bad for, you know, not going with the punches on that one, but still, it was just really dumb. Now, I would talk crap about this Wollywog, but I don't have my beloved rock Pikmin, so I'm just gonna have to fight it the old-fashioned way with my red Pikmin. Partying like it's... Was it like 2010? Let's play? Yeah, I think it was, 2010. Let's see, oh, whoa, okay, yeah, get back here, okay. You're not looking at me, thank you. Please don't continue to not look at me, thank you. One thing about Wollywogs to keep in mind is that if they're in the ground when they run out of health, they will still plop down and can kill Pikmin after they're dead, so be very careful. Now, speaking of which, I don't have my rock Pikmin right here, but I have another type of rock. And you know what I'm gonna do with that? I am gonna blow your freaking guts out! Yes, I am! You think he can jump out of the way of the... Oh! I thought he survived that for a second. I was about to be really furious with the fact that he survived the explosion, but nah, he didn't. He's just another dead Wollywog to throw onto the pile. It's so beautiful. Sorry, I just get such catharsis out of maiming Wollywogs. Does that make me a bad person? I didn't think so, okay. We understand the struggle. We all do, Pikmin players. It just feels so good to have them be a harmless enemy. And speaking of which, I think the dev team knew how harmless Wollywog's gonna be, because in the beta version of Pikmin 3, one of the unused enemies that's been found from that stage is actually a regular Wollywog. They were cut from the game, presumably due to being pointless. So, yeah, I think the dev team was fully aware of just how pointless it was to have multiple varieties of Wollywogs when they had become that weak. I saw a yellow on the map around here. Did I get him? Oh yeah, I have 34. Decided I'm gonna send Charlie back to base. I don't really have any more use for the Pikmin that he's carrying with him, so that's not really too bad. I think I could have used that bomb rock to take care of this. It could have blown apart this crystal in an instant. It's not really too big of a deal. I just thought I'd mention it in case you were at all curious. It is another use for the bomb rock if you don't want to use it to get your revenge on Wollywogs. That is oh so sweet. Let's get you guys carrying back that fruit. So it seems like we are actually going to get a fruit back, and I just realized all of those fragments should be back right about now. Oh! I gotta stop myself for a minute to talk about this data file. Desiccated skitter leaf. If senses someone approaching, it will disguise itself as a leaf. It sounds funny that I'm gonna tell you to watch out for skitter leaves of all things, but I am. I really am. They are jerks in this game. Like, they really, really are. They are absolutely despicable. They blend in with the surroundings in Twilight River so well due to all the oranges and browns. They blend in just so incredibly well that it can be really hard to deal with them, if I might be honest. It's... Watch out for them is what I'm saying, because they will catch you if you don't catch them first. I'm gonna save this Wallywog right here. I don't want to, like, carry it back right now. I'm gonna have Charlie, go across this bridge now that it's done being built. He'll be the one to greet our new type of Pikmin in that new onion. Does he have a red with him? Yeah, he does. Strange. Let's get this data file. Winged Pikmin fly. Gee, thanks, Olimar, for removing any and all tension from what's going on! Okay, that was... I'm scared of a leaf, everyone. I really am. Let's get you guys over here. I'm gonna toss one captain. I guess Alf can be on berry duty once again. It'll be your responsibility to pick up those guys. And you can go over and, we'll say help Charlie. Yeah, we'll do that. Charlie, you're gonna go over here, and I want to not fall for... Where'd it go? Oh, that was close. Okay, yeah. Big advantage to playing with Wii Remote and Nunchuck is that when you roll over a skitter leaf, it will turn blue. You can move the pointer around a lot more freely with this control scheme than you could with others, so that is good. I'm gonna toss a rock onto you. Wow, that does a third of its health. Oh, okay, please come down. Thank you. No. You are not taking my Pikmin. You are not taking them. If they get stuck in the web, whistle them. Simple as that. But we get a very whimsical pink onion that's just flapping its pellets at us. Okay, sorry if I'm, like, overly cheerful about this, but I've been waiting a long time for this. I've been recording a lot lately so that we could get to this point. Right here, best new addition to the Pikmin series, Winged Pikmin. Those squeaks, those little squeaks. I got goosebumps from how cute they are. Charlie's even pointing out the little wings. With those wings and sunglasses, this guy's doing quite an impression of a pilot. Wow. I didn't realize those were meant to be sunglasses. Oh, wow. Okay, this is one thing that's great in the way of replayability is that each of the captains will say different things in different situations. So it's really cool. I never knew that. Thank you, Charlie, for teaching me something about my favorite type of Pikmin. Yeah. When I said that my undying love for red Pikmin was over today, I wasn't entirely kidding. I will admit the winged Pikmin are not the most helpful type in the game, but they're easily my favorite. They are genius. This is how you make a sequel to a game and introduce a new mechanic that just shakes everything up. Well, okay. I probably shouldn't get too ahead of myself before I actually explain what they do. Let's have Brittany go back and put some Pikmin into the onion to make way for our new wings. Yes. So winged Pikmin, if you haven't guessed by this point somehow, are able to fly. That is their main draw. When carrying things back, they will lift it off of the ground. This means that they can carry objects over water and over certain grounded enemies and hazards. They make carrying back things a lot easier. However, they will not fly out of bounds so that there's no danger in you not being able to whistle them. Regardless, they will take much more direct routes back to base than any other Pikmin can. In addition to that, any of these pink sprouts that you see in the ground, winged Pikmin can pluck those up. However, they do not pluck other Pikmin out of the ground. I kind of wish they did, but they're not a captain replacement in that way or in any way, really. They are just really, really good at being put on various tasks like that. With the day ending, I think I just want to focus on raising my numbers, not making any more progress in this area. That's just telling us what we already knew. Now, winged Pikmin, like I said, do have their flaws. Even though they are really good at doing any sort of task or carrying things back, look at this. I threw that winged Pikmin directly at that pallet posy, and it didn't insta-kill it. They can't insta-kill things that they are thrown directly at it, and in battle, they do 0.75 times damage. So, true to their design, they are strictly worker bees. They are bad at fighting. They're also not immune to any element whatsoever, so don't think that because they can go over water, they can go in water. You can't throw them because they have to stay above the surface if you are in the water, and you also can't charge them onto an underwater enemy or else they'll drown. Getting thrown off of an enemy into water, you also have to save them in that situation, so they do have their flaws, of course. And no rocks! No! Bad rocks! Bad rocks! No! You are not flying Pikmin. You do not get to pluck that out of the ground and be all cool. No. In the real world, I'm definitely for equality, but when it comes to fictional Pikmin, I mean, come on. If winged Pikmin can fly and no one else can, that does automatically make them better than everyone else in this world. It totally does. So here you see, they stay above the water surface whenever we're under it. We can toss them onto this pellet, and they will be able to carry it back out of the water. And I love them so much. What does this say right here? We already knew that about the Arachnorb, so we don't need to know that. I think the only other thing that I should mention for right now is that if you have other Pikmin carrying something alongside wings, even just one grounded Pikmin grounds the whole item, so you don't get the benefits by having, say, Reds help out with wings. Doesn't work that way. What else do we got here? Got 99 Pikmin in the field! That countdown came a lot sooner than I thought it would. Okay, you guys come to me. I got 4. I want to get onto that lily pad and call you back. You guys over here. Okay, all these guys are in base. Those guys just made it. Wow! Okay, productive day is productive. Okay, there was something else that I wanted to do here, but I didn't quite get a chance, but that's okay. We raised up our wing Pikmin numbers. I almost said didn't lose any Pikmin, but we did. That wasn't so bad. That was actually quite good. There was more that we could have gotten done, and it went a little bit slower than I would have liked, and there was one other objective I wanted to... That red Pikmin just... I guess old habits die hard for him, even when he's a flower. Let's go into our ship for the night. That was a good day. No Pikmin left behind. No food for you, Mr. Orange Bulbarb. I hate your guts. I hope you starve to death and you don't eat your own child in the night. Ugh. Sorry, I really hate Orange Bulbarb so much. I don't want to give them any extra food. They don't deserve any of it. They were just, ugh. Orange Bulbarbs. Sorry. Don't hate them quite as much as Wollywogs, but they were probably, I don't know if they were my least favorite Pikmin 2 edition. Never mind. I don't want to be negative. Let's be positive as this onion of whimsy goes into the others and becomes very gaudy in the process. One onion absorbed the other. Yeah, adding pink to the repertoire of red, yellow, and black. Wonderful psychedelic color scheme you got. Well, keeps growing, just like our army does. Fruit retrieved today. 1. You guys are slacking. Where's my smorgasbord that I so richly deserve? Ah! They'll be feeling Brittany's wrath tonight. That sounds oddly sexual, and I don't mean it in that way whatsoever. Not at all. There I go, unintentionally sounding really bad. 31 days worth of provisions, got a full month, and with drinking this, our reward, we once again will go back down to in April, June, September, or November. This is great. We actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. Day 10. See the damage. Lost 2 Pikmin. Got 31 in the way of wing Pikmin. I thought the 31 total was number sprout, and I was like, wait, no, that can't be right. Our numbers are looking great. 31 wing Pikmin. Okay, even if I didn't get done quite everything I wanted to do, that's still a really good, solid, rounded number. That was very long-winded. Let's go forward into the journal entry, and something that you guys taught me in the comments is going to be Charlie. Oh, no, I was on Alpha last. You guys taught me that the last captain controlled is the one that does the thing. So yeah, after bridging the river, we secured another onion from a predator. This onion sprouted a winged Pikmin. These Pikmin can fly and traverse bodies of water. More careful observation is needed to determine any other characteristics they possess. Alf. Next time on Pikmin 3, we'll be seeing just what those other characteristics of our newfangled wing Pikmin are. And there's a lot more than what we have seen. We have only scratched the surface with how cool they are. We saw them carry a few things over water, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, I'm just rambling. See you guys then.